Okay, you know the story of the four rabbis who built a multi-million-dollar internet business selling jewelry over the internet with a website called ice.com? This isn't a joke though, this is a true story. And it was, Shmuley, Meir, and Pinchas Ganevish and their brother-in-law, Moshe Krasnansky, all four ordained Hasidic rabbis. And you can Google it. Google the four rabbis, ice.com, or look up Fortune magazine, the February 2002 issue. They were on the cover. Now this would be the beginning of a story, but actually it's only a little part of it. You see, with the blessing of his three partners and his father-in-law, Isaac Ganevish, Rabbi Moshe Krasnansky sat down with his wife, Dina, and they decided that they had enough money. They were going to devote the rest of their life to running a Chabad house. On a personal level, as the son, my brother and I are the sons of two Holocaust survivors. And from the ages of 5 to 11 years old, we had the dignity that comes with the blissful ignorance of youth to go to summer camp for 2 months every summer, not knowing how it was paid for or who paid for it. You know, now that I'm grown up, I realize that my parents, who struggled to make a living, how they could afford to send two boys to summer camp every summer for 7 years in a row. Well, I still have the dignity of not knowing how they did it or who paid for it or what. But because of it, I'm grateful that I had that dignity of not knowing, and I consider it a privilege and an honor to sponsor the Chabad raffle. Sponsoring it means, like, the sponsors pay for the food, the entertainment, the $18,000 first prize, and all the other prizes, so that when people buy tickets, 100% of the money from the tickets goes to help not only the summer camp, but all the programs they do all year long for youth and even for adults. Children, youth, adults of all ages that help people to lead a more wholesome life. And one thing about them, these things cost money, but no one's ever turned away because they don't have the money. And the money's got to come from somewhere. That's just a fact of life. As an adult, I realize that now. You know, to go back to the story of Moshe Krasnansky, he sits down with his wife. You know, to run a Chabad house is not a project. It's not a tour of duty that you go for a year. It's a warrior's mission for a lifetime. You've got to commit the rest of your life. Once you start, there's no going back. What type of person leads a multi-million-dollar business to do that? It's a form of greatness. And by contributing to the cause, you can join that greatness. Now, if you're one of the fortunate people that are born here in North America, the day you're born, you're ahead of 97% of the world. And if you're so fortunate to, let's say, have a home, your own house, and you were thinking of buying a raffle ticket, don't do it. Buy 10 tickets, at least. Connect yourself to that type of greatness. Because by making that contribution, you know, I'm not asking you to devote the rest of your life like Rabbi Moshe does, but $1,000 bill, you'll get back a few $100 of it in a tax refund, and the other few $100, I guarantee in a year from now you won't even know that the money's gone. But the impact you might make on someone's life could last their lifetime. And I ask you just one small thing. If you do it, if you spend $1,000 and buy 10 tickets, or even more, and you ever meet me, please give me the honor and privilege of shaking your hand so that maybe some of that greatness can rub off on me too. I thank you for that.